What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to my channel. If you are new, welcome. In today's episode, we're going to be talking about 10 ways that you can save money this summer. Summer is definitely a peak time that everyone loves to go out and travel. The prices go up on a lot, and I'm going to help you guys skirt around how to keep some of those dollars in your pocket. So if this is something that you want to see, then you just go ahead and keep watching. So the first thing that I want to talk to you guys about is gas. Gas is going up. This is a time where more and more people are going on road trips or traveling for different things. Father's Day, Mother's Day, Memorial Day, 4th of July, you name it. Something is happening this summer that people have to travel for. The kids are out of school, so parents are doing more travels anyway. It's just a lot going on, and gas prices have gone up, right? So now what do we do? Well, there's a couple things that you can do. The first is, and this is gonna sound weird, you can pump early in the morning, really early, or you can pump late at night. Do not pump during the day when the sun is out bright and shining. What I read about this is basically that the oil gets thicker underground, and you get more for your money by pumping early or pumping late. Personally, just for safety reasons, I recommend pumping early in the morning, but do what you do, just be safe about it, you know. But that's what I read about that, as far as, like, you know, the maintenance and stuff on your car. That'll get you better gas mileage. Make sure your tires are in good shape, make sure you have your oil changes together, all that good stuff. So that, my friends, is how you skirt around the gas thing. And also, they have a ton of apps. I personally like Gas Guru, where they'll show you what's in your area and who has the lowest price. So you won't drive a couple blocks down and be like, dang, they were 5 cents lower than the other one I just did. You know, I just need to go find one that can predict what the next couple of days would be like instead of just in the area. So working on that, finding one. If you know one, please comment below. I'd love to hear about it. And let's move on to number 2. Number 2, there's a lot of events that go on in the cities, I guess, wherever it is that you are. Personally, as far as like sports and stuff go, I do enjoy a nice baseball game during the summer, and I love using Game Time for my tickets. The lowest that I've ever gotten for a ticket was like $2, but they do have like a service fee of like $4 or whatever it was, so it really was like $6 per ticket. And yes, our backs were against the wall. It rained that day, and we were all the way down to the front, but I've also found some other tickets for like $9, and I mean, they really are not that badly priced. The whole design for Game Time is to give tickets to people who are in school or who are just looking for some low budget things, and you can sell, you can buy whichever you need. And I always find good rates on their app, so I love Game Time for that. Let's move on to number 3. Number 3 is to go ahead and buy food that's in season. So this is the time to start pulling out all of your strawberry recipes, all of your, you know, I don't know, look at the weekly ads and see what's going on. Usually they'll run something by a holiday on like barbecue meats and stuff like that if you eat meat. But if you can buy the foods that are in season, you're gonna run a lower price, because they're gonna have probably like strawberries like literally 4 for $5, and as far as like containers, like just because there's a surplus of those materials or those foods at that time. So save yourself some bucks by doing that. Slow down on eating out if you can, and yeah, buy in season. Next thing I want to tell you guys is to go ahead and get active. Believe it or not, it is actually cheaper for me to rent a bike at the park than it is for me to go to the movies outside of $5 Tuesdays. So I've rented a bike at this point twice. In the process of shopping for bikes, figuring out which kind I want, that type of thing, because I really do enjoy bike riding again. But basically it's only like $3 in comparison to like a movie night that would be like a solid 15, 20 bucks or something like that. So if you guys can get outside, get active, that's really when you're doing a lot and it's cheaper. Doing a picnic at the park, or like I mentioned, bike riding, canoeing is even not that expensive. Like there's a lot of different things that you can do that can keep you motivated, keep you active out there during the summertime, and you don't have to come out of pocket for a lot. So I recommend doing that. Get active, get out there, go see what's up. The next thing I want to talk about is the AC. Obviously, it is hot outside, but only use the AC when you have to use the AC. This is a time where you start to see your electric bills or your AC bills literally skyrocket, like double. So maybe not let it run all day long, only use it when you need to. If you feel like it's been running for a little bit, maybe go for a ride somewhere, you know, quickly, or just go shopping or go somewhere else that does have air conditioning, because that can get pretty pricey. I don't really think that fans do the trick inside the house. Don't like sit there and smolder and sweat, but just use it when you need to, you know. Kind of touched on this next one a little bit. It's just basically about keeping up maintenance. So change your filters in the AC, make sure you get your tires changed, make sure you get your oils changed, and any other type of forms of transportation or different little things that you may have, go ahead and get the maintenance done, because that's going to extend the shelf life that you have, and your product should not have to work that hard when you treat them well. So that's really what I'm saying. As far as travel goes, just be open-minded to last minute deals. So obviously, like I said, the prices go ahead and they skyrocket, because this is prime time for travel in the States. So if you can catch a last minute deal and be open to maybe just say flying out on a Tuesday or flying out on, you know, the next week or the next day, that's how you're going to get the better deals for travel, because those people are trying to fill up those last minute little, you know, flights, but everybody else who bought it beforehand probably paid prime dollar, but then if they have a couple leftovers, they're going to drop the price down just to fill it up to capacity. So be on the lookout for those. I always tell you guys, I love Kayak and Skyscanner to find those different deals on, whether it be hotels, whether it be flights, whatever it is. That's how you're going to get that. So just keep an eye out, create a watch list, that type of thing. And the next one is to go ahead and be open-minded to also just short weekend trips. Sometimes it's not about, you know, doing something huge and extravagant and hopping on a plane and going, you know, here and there and everywhere, but maybe just a short weekend trip to, you know, your nearest beach, or, you know, whatever, or even a day trip. Sometimes that's, you know, not as expensive either. So just something that's really short, really sweet, straight to the point. I think that will also get you guys the adventure that you need, but still keeping that money in your pockets. And last but not least is Groupon events. During this time, I usually see a lot pop up, especially in Atlanta. Different events like Slide the City, the Black Light Slide, 90s Bar Crawl, all types of different little events. They usually come out during the summer. A lot of like traveling tours, or whatever you call them. They do these all over the US. So just keep an eye out on Groupon, see what's coming up in your city, any type of concert, any type of activity, event, that type of thing, and see if it's something you'd be interested in. And Groupon usually has the better deals on those, so that's why I mentioned to keep an eye out on those. All right, y'all. Hopefully you wrote all that down. Those are my 10 ways for you guys to save money this summer, keep that money in your pocket, and still have fun. If you have anything that you'd like to share, I always say sharing is caring. Go ahead and comment that below. Also, make sure you subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and I will see you guys next time. Have a good one. Bye.